What's up, guys?
My name's Niko.
And my name's Jayden.
And welcome back to another episode of the podcast.
What's up, guys?
Look at our beautiful girl.
We have a special guest today.
Yeah, she fell asleep on my beanbag, and we
Yeah.
have a different angle. Actually, one of my friends told me that our lighting is horrible.
Really?
Yeah, she was like, I forget what she said, but she did say we have really bad lighting, which is true. And she said our camera angles are pretty bad, too.
Well, you know
She's a film major, so it makes sense. But
yeah,
she recommended that we get a camera.
Okay.
And we have
a camera.
Your camera.
Yeah,
so maybe we'll hop on that next time.
Yeah. Yeah, just not today.
Yeah, no, not today. We had a long day.
Yeah, we did have
I had a long day.
Yeah. What shoot. You had a long day.
Yeah, I had a long day cooking for my boys. She's just watching us do this right now. Like, wow, what a cutie patootie.
Yeah.
Also, what I realized this week is her name's Tulip, obviously. And she's like, cats can't eat tulips. Like, if they eat tulips, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
So her name is like Deathly.
And I said it's because her face card is lethal. So.
Heck yeah, she's a beautiful little girl. We actually should really get her into modeling. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, when she gets better, like I feel like she's still a little too crazy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Hat on, because you guys can't see my hair again. I need a haircut.
Yeah.
It's also blue, and I have a lip piercing.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a nose piercing, and it's gone now because it fell out in the shower. But, you told me to say something. Oh,
what
we did today.
Yeah, what did we do today?
Unfortunately, we hung out with each other. And,
yeah.
Gross.
Yes,
but
gross.
We hung out with each other and our boy Alan. He came and got us. We went to Target, on the hunt for pumpkins. But we got. Is this yours?
No.
Okay, then it's mine.
Yeah, Target was a no-go for the pumpkins, so then we went to Home Depot. We thought we were going to have no luck because some worker said there was no pumpkins, but he was just lazy.
He's a liar.
Liar.
And I hate liars.
But we found some pumpkins outside, so we got those only for $1.50. Nico paid.
Yes,
wow.
I'm a big baller.
Yes.
You know that stuff where it's like, where you're like, you ever see those TikToks where you're like with your boy and it was like, nah, I got you, bro. And he's like, yo, you're like so rich.
No, I haven't seen them.
Nah, but like basically like, you know where it's like the opposite of when it's like, oh, when you're trying to like embarrass your boy, when there's like fine shit.
No.
Alright, bro. Maybe I'm not explaining it properly. If you know what I'm talking about, comment down below so I know I'm not alone. Cause
yeah.
But yeah, I paid for our pumpkins.
Wow.
Cause I'm also really broke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, paid for the pumpkins, came back, made soup. That shit took a long time.
Yo, me and Alan were like so confused because it literally wasn't boiling. And we're like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, oh, but like, we're like, what the heck? Like, but we were just confused because it wasn't boiling. But
yeah, because when you put room temperature liquid in a pot, it's not gonna start boiling right away.
Okay, it wasn't right away though.
I come back and they're like, actually, I believe this might be cold. I'm like, yeah, because I just put it over the pot.
Okay.
Fun fact, I don't know if I ever told you this. I got accepted into the Culinary Institute of America.
No.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I didn't go because it was for a summer program.
Okay.
And it was way too expensive, and I couldn't get any scholarships for it.
Okay.
But yeah, I know how to chef. I also used to run, well, you know this part, but they don't. I used to run the cooking program called Tasty Tuesdays and Tasty Thursdays back at my summer camp.
Yeah.
Because I love working with kids. And I love cooking and baking and stuff, so I'm really glad that I got to share that with you guys today.
Yes.
Like, all corny stuff aside, like, it was really nice to cook for you guys.
It was really nice for you to cook for us.
Yeah, like, because it's
really
like,
nice. Yeah.
That's a really big thing. I'm actually about to write a paper on it, probably, like, this week or next week for my journalism class, how horrible the food is this year.
It's terrible. Yeah,
it's really so bad. Like,
really bad.
Obviously, you can see where I go, sorry. You can see where we go, unfortunately. No disrespect to the school because obviously they're providing us with a wonderful education.
Nah, the food's ass.
But the food sucks this year. And
so
we
bad.
got blessed last year, bro.
Yes,
we were at this. We have 2 dining halls. There's
Yeah.
one that's more traditional buffet style, and then it's like make to order. So it's like we used to hit up them. It's called Freeman. We used to hit that one up all the time last year, and we were eating good there.
Yes.
They're slacking so bad. I've been there a couple times, and I have not once had a pleasurable meal. And I used to eat there maybe once or twice a day. We had a diner we used to go to.
We had a diner. The diner was
my god. We used to hit
nice.
that. Bro, they promised us a job. Why don't you tell them about that? Bro.
Literally, Nico and I would go to this diner a good amount. He would go a lot more than me, but whenever we were together,
what is that supposed to mean?
but like whenever we were together, we would go. So like we were there a good amount, and the people knew us.
We were friends with the workers,
And so we're like, okay, we need a job, like whatever. Yeah. So we did an interview and all that stuff, and they said pretty much you have the job. Literally never heard back, and then they shut down for good. Maybe that's their karma.
Maybe, yeah, because we had a slumber party that night.
Yeah.
And we got we low-key slept in, and we were like, oh,
yes,
crap. We didn't even eat breakfast or nothing.
No,
and remember she gave us the cheese fries?
Yes.
Yeah, those were not that good. Unfortunately, the diner was a hit or miss. Yeah. I generally always got something that I liked, but it's like you just had to know that if it wasn't good, it was just the day.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucked was that their chicken tenders and fries were so inconsistent. Did you ever order those?
I always ordered the quesadillas.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I got the quesadillas too, but I would get the corn and the beans in it. That was so
I didn't
good.
like the corn and
you
beans.
Get that. You ever got a cheesesteak from there?
No.
No?
I literally did not get anything from there.
The sherry brownie, bro. That was that. And they had such good milkshakes.
Okay, yeah, I did like the milkshakes.
Their milkshakes so much better than Yellow's. We have this other place on campus. It's like they only really open at night. Right?
Yeah, except now they're like open during the day. Sometimes it's really weird.
It's really our dining hall. Our dining is so bad this
really
year.
Bad,
like, we're getting so screwed, and we're paying so much. And I don't like too that people who live in the apartment style have to pay.
Yeah,
I was talking to my mom about that today because I was telling her theoretically if we can't get a place, then we would have to do the Ville, and we're gonna have to buy a dining plan.
Dude, yeah, it's so.
Do you know which ones the girls have?
Not like the unlimited or anything like that. Like they have
the next round.
A certain amount of swipes. Yeah, I forget what.
Do they even use it?
They use the swipes for what's it called, like the student center.
Oh, I forgot about because they have to come for classes and stuff.
Yeah, so they're in the student center a lot. So they always.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the student center. I mean, I like Freshens, which is a smoothie place. And for the beginning of our year, I thought we could only use Flex Dollars. Dude, so let's break it down to you guys real quick. Flex Dollars and blocks. One block equates to $8 US, but there's like certain places that'll accept a block as a meal. So you can get a meal for a block, or you can use Flex Dollars, which equate to $1 US.
Yeah.
So basically, Flex Dollars is literally cash, but it's like through the school. So like certain places accept Flex Dollars. So we can get stuff from the vending machine with our meal plan with our Flex Dollars, but we can't use blocks there. So at the beginning of the year, they were only taking my Flex Dollars at Freshens, and Freshens is if you're not using a block, you're probably spending like $16 there. And I'm like, I'd rather spend it at Saxby's.
Yeah.
Look, I just spit a bubble.
Oh,
what? That's never happened to me in my life. What? She's just. But yeah, so I'll go to Freshens and I'll get a smoothie and I'll get like a bowl and I can get that for 2 swipes, or I can get it for $16. I'm gonna use the swipes.
Yeah.
I don't like Panda Express. Like in general.
That's crazy.
I like it?
I love Panda. That's what I get at the...
What do you eat from
I
there?
get the Beijing beef with broccoli.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too
with
bad.
like lo mein. Yeah, it's super good.
I got it one time last year, and it was when I was still a vegan.
Okay.
Fun fact, I used to be vegan. You remember that? I was vegan when we met, but college... Well, alright, let me tell you guys.
Okay, tell.
I'm in the car with my ex-girlfriend.
Yep.
She's eating a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm like, yo, let me get a bite of that. She gives me a bite. Boom. That was it. Now I'm not vegan anymore. Yeah.
And he loves Chick-fil-A.
I love Chick-fil-A.
Loves Chick-fil-A.
I probably eat that at least once a week, even on campus. But when I'm home, I'm eating that like 2 or 3 times a week. We have Chick-fil-A sauce in the dorm. You peep when I have extra sauce, I put it in.
No, I don't.
But I got the extra blocks in it, the containers, I put it. I already know the answer to this, but they don't. What's your favorite fast food place?
Taco Bell.
Why don't you tell? Because I think that's an interesting story about how you got back on the Taco Bell.
How did I? Wait,
you told me about how like you were like, oh, it's nasty. Like I'm never gonna I never eat it. And then you were at your friend's house one night.
I was at my ex-girlfriend's.
Oh,
it was my
ex-girlfriend. Dang, I guess we're talking about ex-girlfriends.
Yes.
What is it with ex-girlfriends putting us on the fast food?
I don't know. They just want us to be big. But I was at my ex-girlfriend's house. So growing up, my mother she's not a big fan of fast food and all that stuff, and especially Taco Bell. She's put in her head like, that's gross. That's so nasty. That's really it's just a lot. And that's so valid, it is. But I was at my ex-girlfriend's house, and her mom were, like, getting ready to eat somewhere, and they're like, okay, like, let's go to Taco Bell. And I'm like, I've never had that, like, I don't know. But they're like, you've never had Taco Bell? I'm like, yeah, literally never in my life. And this was a couple years ago, so it's like, I was grown, like, I was like...
A grown man.
Yeah. And they're like, just get the tacos, like, just try it out. Got the tacos and never went back. Like, to not having that.
Yeah.
That is my favorite fast food. I used to love Panera. That used to be my favorite fast food. But now, Taco Bell, 1,000%.
And Jay re-put me on to Taco Bell because I used to eat it growing up, but then I stopped eating it when I was vegan because I had the same mindset. I was like, it's nasty, like, it's just not healthy, whatever.
Yeah.
When you're going to get fast food, you're not going for health.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Really, well, I'm full from the soup.
I'm not. I'm just ready to eat again. Yeah, that just sounds good.
But, like, Taco Bell, like, you're not going there to get authentic tacos. You're going there to get a taco. You're going there to get a cheap taco to be big, and you know what it's going to taste like. Like, I'm not going there when I want, like, a nice, like, charred taco. No, I'm going there when I want that fake beef inside of a hard shell. Like,
oh my God.
You got to know what you're expecting. And that's why when people talk shit about fast food, it's like, what do you expect?
Yeah,
you expect gourmet?
Bro, like, what?
No,
it's cheap, it's quick.
It's quick. Well, it's not so cheap anymore. Because what do you pay for those 3? Like $11?
Yeah, like 11 and then with my drink maybe like 13. So it's the same amount as you would pay for Chick-fil-A.
That's what I was just about to say. Everybody says Chick-fil-A is so expensive. I disagree because I can get a 12-count chicken nugget, a large fry, and either a milkshake or a frosted coffee for like $14, $15.
Okay.
If you get all those things separately, and also Chick-fil-A is not healthy, but it's like it's pretty fresh. Like I've never like the only time it's
a coli alert at the Chick-fil-A. Oh, wait, maybe I'm lying. Wait,
no, it's McDonald's. It's McDonald's, dummy. Yo, you scared me. I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Wait, it's at McDonald's.
It's the Big Macs, right? Is it the Big Mac or the double
something.
quarter pounder? It's
a
quarter pounder.
Yes.
Yeah, I did see that.
But what did Chick-fil-A have that like it was like a known thing that
homophobia?
No, wait. But like there was like something.
Is this your bad because I keep bonking it. Okay.
Oh. Wow.
I didn't. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't clonking.
No, you're good. The line just fell. But okay, yeah.
Chick-fil-A had something.
Yeah, something. I forget what it is. We can look that up later.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is pretty fresh. Other than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But. Bad knee. Wow, so we just got an update.
You know what I'm about to say? You got a big asshole in your side.
I do. What's called? I just got an update. Like, I got my MRI back today. Woohoo. I tore my ACL and meniscus. Oh my gosh. Terrible, just terrible. We'll see. We'll see what my surgeon says, because it's not a full tear of my ACL.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's good. I just don't know how
what
that's
that
gonna
even means,
because
right?
Yeah, literally not mean anything.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
How do you what is?
It's
what
just
does that
like
mean?
I just didn't.
Oh my God!
Look at what
I have a Chick-fil-A cup on the floor right
now. I just didn't fully it didn't fully tear
all the way.
It teared like somewhat. I don't know, but
hopefully that means quicker recovery, maybe, or less extensive.
Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see. It just definitely sucks. I knew right away when I popped, but I just didn't want to, especially because I've been walking a lot better this week and it hasn't hurt as much. So I was getting a little bit excited, but I kind of still knew. But it definitely just still sucks to hear. But I'm still gonna wait.
I thought you were smiling in the car.
No, it was more like a yeah.
Because I turned my head and I'm like, yeah, it's not torn. And you're like, no, it is. I was like, ah, man.
So we'll see. I mean, I'm definitely gonna wait until what my surgeon has to say until really, really, really getting down. I mean, I already am, but I'm just gonna wait until he says something. Because that will determine surgery or not, or what the plan is for that. Because with the partial tear in the meniscus, there's also a lot of other things going on in my knee as well, which is concerning. So they'll have to go over that as well. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but
because this is the knee that had the previous problems that you were kind of like.
Yes, and then there's just with the injury, there's so much more happening in my knee right now. So
everybody,
it definitely sucks.
Pray or manifest for my boy Jayden right now.
Yes, definitely.
Because we need that good energy and stuff like that.
My mother literally was like, she was like talking about like Tulip, but also was like, yeah, but like make sure like you
speaking of the girl,
if you do get surgery, like school. She said she brought up school.
She's about to jump out. She's going up on the bed.
So I don't know
what she's saying.
She said that like I can't miss school. So
what?
She wasn't saying that necessarily, but she was like school's important, and you were out for a week last year, or like 2 years ago, so like you might have to like backtrack your surgery. But at the same time, I'm like, mother, I'm not backtracking my surgery if my knee hurts. I'm not sitting through another month, and I mean, regardless, I might have to wait a month because that's how it is with surgery. It literally might be a month out. So it might work out that I get surgery over winter break. It might work out regardless that way.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to take a brief intermission.
It's all right. Is she coming back? She's coming back. Yeah, she stopped it this time.
Yeah, she stopped it. But anyways, like, we'll see. So it might be the case that I get surgery over winter break.
Which I feel bad for you having to do.
I know,
because
last
winter break he was out for the count,
I was out for the count because of top surgery. So it definitely will suck. But who knows? Like, I'm just, it's okay.
I feel like you have a really good support system this year. Not saying you didn't last year, but I'm like, we're closer, so I know more about like your outside life. That's like, and you just have a really solid support system. And I know that doesn't make the pain go away, but I hope it makes it easier for you.
It definitely will, regardless of like what happens. It just definitely still sucks.
Of course, yeah.
Because for like those who don't know, like this will be if I do get surgery, this will be my 4th knee surgery in 3 years and my 3rd knee surgery on my left leg in 2 years. So
and
it's
he's
like
20.
And I'm 20 years old. So it's basically wraps. Like, it's wraps on my knees. Yeah, they just need a break.
You'd have to get, like, a knee replacement?
Yeah, I do. Like, it's like, I have the knees. My doctor said a couple years ago that I have the knees of a 6-year-old man.
How?
I have severe arthritis in both my knees.
Oh, actually?
Yeah,
oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get knee replacements regardless. And if I get knee surgery, I'm definitely going to have to get one. But
why can't they just give it to you now?
No, too young.
Because why?
Knee replacements, you have to get them multiple times. So I'll get a knee replacement when I'm 30, then I'm gonna have to get another one after that. Yeah.
Why don't they just make an infinity knee?
Yeah. So
I know that was an ignorant thing to say. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but it's like it definitely sucks.
Yeah.
Cause it's okay. But yeah, that's my knee. So we'll see. Yeah.
I just want to add something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's so common these days to like joke about like medical shit and mental health stuff, and I just feel like that's not funny.
Okay.
Like joking about mental health stuff is a serious thing, especially when somebody's actually going through something. Like joking about mental health stuff is like really dumb.
Yes, you heard today?
Huh?
Did you hear someone today?
No.
Like earlier, like before we were with Alan.
No, why?
Okay, wait. I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay. But I think that, like, not like the joking, like, oh, I'm going to kill myself. Like, not that. I'm saying, like, joking about somebody else's mental health is kind of what I'm trying to get at.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the other one. But that both are terrible.
Yeah. But, I just think that that's ignorant and dumb. So if you're someone who jokes about other people's mental health, you need to grow up.
You do need to grow up, yeah. Because it's like, you have no idea what someone's going through, like, at all.
No matter how they portray themselves. The happiest people are the saddest people.
Yes, and it's like, you generally do not know, so why be rude? Why be mean? Why cause a scene? Or, like, why make someone else feel bad? When, who knows what the heck they're going to be going through?
Because someone has said something about me, and it got back to me, and it sent me spiraling for a second. Because I'm like, dang, like... Yeah, how could you say something like that and you don't even know me? Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, and also too, the reason him and I bring up stuff like this is because I'm speaking for myself, but I also know for you, we want to be advocates for people who can't communicate, who can't speak for themselves.
Yes,
because we both belong to a couple different like communities and stuff, and it's important for us to be able to, you know, speak out for other people 100%. And stuff. So I feel like a lot of people who have mental health problems and stuff, like, they're not able to communicate about it. And again, back to what I was saying, like, I don't even know the person at all that said this thing about me, about my mental health situation, and I just feel like it's just like, you just don't do stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, again, him and I speak on these things because it's good general knowledge to know to not joke about somebody else's mental health, especially when you don't really know what they're going through. Even if you do, you don't joke about it.
And, I mean, he also said, like, the suicide jokes as well. Like, I will speak on that. That's not... It's, like... It's tired. It's, like... It's really not funny. It's not really a joke. And I've definitely made comments, as well. But it just... It should not be normalized that if after the smallest thing, someone's like, oh, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, I think that's just... It should not be normalized. Or it should not be normalized.
Because it's a serious thing. It's telling somebody else to kill themselves is so different to me. Like, I feel like that's wild. Like, I've never once told somebody to kill themselves. You could be like, I could hate you, and you could be my least favorite person in the world. I'm never gonna wish death upon you. It's
not a joke. It's not funny, and it should not be normalized. And I think it is in our society today. And it's just like, it's not.
Social media has turned it into this thing that's not taken seriously. But mental health, suicide, all that stuff is really serious. And I think if you don't go through it on your own, you might not really understand the severity of it. But I feel like especially people who do experience it and still joke about other people's mental health, I feel like that's so messed up. Because you know what it's like to be low like that. Yes. Why am I talking with my hands so much? You know what it's like to be low like that. Yeah. So to talk about somebody else's mental health in that way is just really gross to me. So, moral of the story, no jokes like that. And don't talk about other people's mental health, especially when you don't have the business doing that.
1,000%.
On a brighter note, I have a bottom surgery consultation next week.
Oh my gosh, let's go.
I hit Jay up, like, randomly. Yes. And I was just like, yo, like, you know, I got a bottom surgery consultation. Mm-hmm. And I think that, too, again, obviously I'm speaking about this for educational purposes, so if you're a weirdo and you're trying to sexualize, like, us talking about this, like, click off, because what? So I just hope that anybody listening to this is listening for, like, education purposes, and obviously because you're, like, a fan of the content we put out, and, too, because you're, like, one of our friends. Yeah. But bottom surgery, for me, I have a lot of dysphoria with my bottom half, and I don't feel connected with the bottom half of me. And I'm at a point in my life where I just can't do it anymore. Yeah. And I can't imagine, you know, going more of my life being so disconnected with a part of myself.
1,000%.
And it's not mutilation. It's not an illegal transgender operation. It's actually, like, it happens a lot, and it's just not talked about. It's not mainstream because people don't want it mainstream. And I think it's important to, like, get education on it. So when I have more education on the topic, whether I go through with getting the surgery or not, I'm definitely going to share what I've learned because I feel like there's not a lot of information out there. So yeah,
dude,
that's a big step for me.
Yeah,
I do know though that the recovery time is
rough.
It's rough because you get skin grafts and then they have to retract your urinary tract. Yeah, it's like a 3-part surgery. Yes. You have to get a hysterectomy too, like all that stuff. So it's a long process, and it definitely will be something that will be happening when we're already moved out in an apartment.
Yes.
And I'd honestly rather that than, like, recovering at home.
I would. Yeah,
like it would be nice to be around another trans person while I'm experiencing something like this. But yeah, that's another thing that is coming up within the next couple of months for us. We're moving out together.
We're going into the real world. I mean, obviously we're gonna still be in college, but we're really gonna try to get an apartment for next year.
An off-campus apartment is the goal. Yeah. In your mind, like, what are your reasons for, like, getting off campus?
I think just, like, becoming more, like, susceptible to the real world. Mm-hmm. Like, just, like, finally, like, being able to cook for ourselves, being able to have our own place, and just, like, to get away from campus. Because a lot of campus right now is, like, there's a lot of underclassmen as well, but it's just, like, I feel like it's very easy. Like, it's very accessible right now, and I love it. Like, being, like, I can roll out of bed and get to class in 2 minutes. And, like, the traffic is horrible, but at the same time, like, me being off campus, like, will allow me to, like, really grow into my adulthood.
Yeah. And I feel like it'll give us the space to do other things.
Yes.
We don't have that many opportunities right now because we're on campus. Like, and you have a car, but like, it's not even about the car. It's about how small of a space we have here.
Yes.
And two, it's just like, I don't want to be, like, I don't want the college life anymore. I want the adult life. Yeah. And when I'm saying adult, I don't want responsibilities. I know that comes with adult life. That's not what I'm looking forward to. But what I'm looking forward to is getting up and being able to cook our own food.
Yes.
Chilling and watching TV in a living room.
Yeah.
Like, relaxing, cleaning the house.
Yes.
And decorating, like, more than what we've been able to do. Like, I'm excited to get furniture. I'm excited to get all the seasonings in our cabinet. Like, I'm excited to get, like, appliances. Like, stuff like that brings me peace. Mm-hmm. I don't really find joy in, like, the basic things that, like, a regular 20-year-old man would find joy in. Like, I find joy in, like, a lot of other things. And I was talking to my mom about this today because she came to take me to get breakfast. And I was telling her, I was like, I don't really have access to a lot of things that I would do when I'm sad. Like, when I'm home, like, if I'm sad, I'm going to make ice cream in my Ninja Creamy. I don't have that here. Yeah. I'm going to cook a meal. Before today, I didn't have the facilities to do that. My mom bought us a pan, like a pot. But it's like we have to borrow the kitchen downstairs with, like, other people using it. Like, or I will go for a drive. I don't have a car. I'll find new scenery to explore. I don't have a car. Like, it's stuff like that. And it's like, we're broke. Like, we can't go and be like, hey, we're having a shitty day. Let's go do pottery at the mall. Like, there's things that I think about that we could theoretically do to make ourselves feel better. And we just don't have the facilities for that right now. So when we move out, we'll have the facilities to get, like, a job. I'm going to have a car when we move off.
Yeah.
I do have a car that my parents are, like, providing me with, but I did just crash it.
Damn.
I am... Okay, some people will say I'm a good driver. Some people will say I'm not. It depends on my experience. I'm not a careless driver, though. I will tell you that. I'm a very, like... But I just have ADHD, so I get confused. And the reason that I crashed the car is I was looking at directions. And I crashed it while I was looking at directions. Like, I wasn't being stupid, but I told my parents it was because I was crying. Because I was trying to make them... I was trying to, like, make it lessen the blow.
Yeah.
Have you ever crashed a car?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't want to say that out loud and then spit in the wind.
I've totaled 2 cars.
Really?
I'm not kidding, yeah.
But what? How?
Yes. First time was traumatic. I was literally with my best friend. We were going and we were playing a dice game. And, like, the dice is, like, if you, like, go on an even number, then you, like, turn left. Oh. So it's like we were in another town because, like, we were doing the random things. And
that sounds so fun, though.
It was.
Yeah.
And we were, like, our last, like, final destination was a block away, and it was the Colonial Diner in West Effort. And we were making the left-hand turn. I'm, like, about a month out. 25 days since getting my license. I'm making a left-hand turn. I'm going pretty slow because it's a left-hand turn, like, I'm not, whatever. Both of us don't see the car speeding down the freaking road. Like, he's going 45 and a 25. I'm making the left-hand turn. Head-on collision. Boom. Airbags, everything. Everything went silent we thought we were dead for a second. But we really weren't. And then I was the only one who got, like, hurt.
What happened?
I had a big, like, lip, like, there was, like a blood. Cut? No, there was, like, I forget what it's called. Hematoma. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
My nose, like really, like, bad. I broke my glasses and then got scratched because the glass was whatever there.
Yeah, my glasses fell off when I got in the
car. And that was bad. And then, but I'm just glad that I didn't turn any more left, because if I turned any more left, she would have gotten hit, like dead on passenger side, which would have been really bad because they were going super fast.
That's scary. I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah, that was my first. And then my second one, totally just, I didn't, I guess I just wasn't paying attention and rear-ended out of someone.
Yes. Yeah, that's normally, like, yes. I feel like I rear-ended somebody as well.
Yeah.
I feel like accidents do happen.
Accidents
happen. As long as you're not, like, it doesn't matter. No, it does. Like, it's dangerous and stuff. And I take accountability for my mistake.
Yes, me too.
But it was an accident, like, yeah.
Yeah, accidents happen as long as we're alive and well.
Yeah, honestly. Exactly.
Cars come and go.
Yeah. My parents don't believe in that, but...
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, my biggest worry was their reaction. I did not care if I was okay. I didn't care if the car was okay. I was like, God, how am I going to tell my parents right now? How am I going to tell my parents? It is unfortunate. And our relationship has grown and has gotten better and stuff. Yeah. And when I say negative things about them, it's not to sit here and trash talk my parents. Like, they've given me a lot.
Yeah.
But it is unfortunate that my first worry was, dang, how am I going to sit up here and tell my parents that I got in an accident? Because I knew the first thing was not going to be, are you okay? So I'm like, the car. Yeah. But I was fine.
You were fine, and that's all that matters.
And that's all that matters. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Maybe we'll be in a different position, or dang, that's crazy.
Maybe we'll do location.
Different positioning of ourselves. Next week.
And also, sorry guys, we're gonna be uploading this at like Sunday at night, but our weekend just got away from us.
What time? Okay.
But we are trying to put content out weekly. Yeah. So if it comes out on Sunday, it comes out on Sunday. If it comes out on Saturday, oh well, yeah.
And also, maybe we'll try out the camera next week.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll see a little bit of clearer. Shout out my friend who told us our camera quality sucks.
Yes, thank you for the people who actually watch us.
Yeah, she's an avid watcher. She definitely watches all of our stuff. So shout out for the suggestion. Yes.
All
right, y'all. We'll catch you next week.
See ya.